Aries, this is such a potent, powerful time in your life, and I am so excited to be connected with your energy and pass on these messages. As I was getting into your energy, I pulled a card from my archetype deck, and you got the crone, which is extremely wild because yesterday this came out for Libra. I'm getting a little bit of a different message today than yesterday, but you guys, this is a potent time. Change is in the air. I feel that over the next couple of days, next couple of weeks, you're going to be receiving a lot of insight, a lot of downloads from spirit, from your higher self. Pay close attention because your spirit team is trying to get your awareness like locked in and ready, okay? I feel like you're going through a massive preparation. You're going through a huge awakening is what I'm hearing. With this new cycle, there's something about this path you're on that is taking a twist, it's taking a turn, but it's in a very positive way. I'm hearing it's going to leave you feeling starstruck or like, I don't know, I heard starstruck and I was like, okay, starstruck, or like just in awe, amazed. And this is a time where if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling lost, or if you're feeling just blocked, this is a time to think about the bigger picture, to try and zoom out and look at things from bird's eye view. And if you can find your why are you doing the things you're doing? Why do you want X, Y, Z? Why? If you can get clear with why, the rest will fall into place. And it will fall into place a lot seamlessly, a lot smoother, a lot easier. So get clear with your why. This came through when I was writing some things down. And in case you're like, Jade, you're bullshit and you're not, don't come at me. Don't come at me. I got the paper. My writing is messy. It's crazy. I wrote this yesterday. This was for Libra, number 13. And here we have it again. And I shuffle my deck a lot. Now, the one thing I noticed at the bottom of the deck, I didn't write anything down about the bottom of the deck, but we have the Judge and the Hearts. So this is a bit of a conflicting energy, and I'm seeing where you're at in your journey. Your intuition is trying to reveal to you some sort of truth, okay? Something is hidden, something is coming to light in the near future. And the thing is, I'm seeing a battle between your mind versus your heart. This definitely feels like it's a time for you to use your discernment. There's something that you actually, with this thread and the destroyer, you are clearing a blockage, or there's something that's attached just by a thread, just by a simple, tiny, little itty bitty thread. And it looks like you could be letting something go, because the crone is an energy of detachment. The crone is also an energy of like purification, releasing, clearing. It's death, rebirth. It's a renewal energy. And this is also divine feminine energy. So this is a creation force that's behind you on this path. So a lot's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. A lot's going to unfold. We have just started Scorpio season. I'm here for it. I'm excited. I'm a Scorpio rising, so it's kind of like second birthday season. So I'm like looking forward to it. I'm already feeling the vibes, and I hope you're doing well. Happy Mars month. Martian month. Okay? Because Mars is your ruler. And I was also getting with the crone, like, you know, he's kind of holding this penny or this token, this item. It has a star on it, so it's not really a penny, but I feel like there is some sort of gift coming in, and it may be tangible. You might be receiving some sort of physical item or gift. Maybe you're receiving something that's free, a free item, or just something that you find on a walk, or you stumble across something and it just happens to be there. It's a gift. It might be money for some of you. Keep your eyes peeled, because you are being rewarded for your efforts and for how far you've come on your journey, Aries. You've grown so much. You've grown so much. I feel like I need to move my mic back, because it's like, I feel like my mic is right here and it should be in front of me. But now you can see my wire. I don't like that. I don't like the... Get out of the frame. All right. Anyways, I thought that was crazy that you guys got the same card, because y'all know I shuffle like crazy. If you're new here, I shuffle a lot. So yeah, let's see what's going on for you. We just had the new moon in Libra. Now we are officially in Scorpio season. Sun is in Scorpio. Moon is also And Scorpio, as I'm doing this, it's bringing up a lot of deep, intuitive nuggets. Inner knowing, magic, wisdom. Work your magic is what I'm hearing right now. Let's see what's going on for Aries, what you need to know right now. 5 of Swords. Knight of Cups. Ooh. This is gonna be juicy. This is gonna be spicy. We have Queen of Pentacles. What's going on for Aries? What does Aries need to know right now? Show me clearly. 10 of Cups. Ace of Cups and also Temperance. Temperance fell out in front of the Ace of Cups. Okay. King of Swords at the bottom, 3 of Cups, Death, and also Princess of Pentacles, even the 8 of Cups. There could be even something with a Queen of Swords. There might even be something that you're being guided towards walking away from, or making some space, or just setting a boundary. You're clearing something out of your life, Aries, in order to make space and room for something more fulfilling emotionally, especially that 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. I'm seeing like there's a new cycle that you have begun, or you're in the process of initiating this new cycle. With the 5 of Swords, when this first card came out, immediately what I heard is that there's some deception that is around you in your space, in a relationship, in some kind of environment. There's some sort of deceptive energy that is rubbing off on you, or that you're picking up on, that you're intuitively sensing some sort of trickery or malicious intentions from a person. It could even be romantic, because the next card was the Knight of Cups. So this could either be representing you have someone in your life that you are emotionally connected to. I also heard attached, like an emotional attachment. There is someone here that you may have a rocky past with, or someone that you don't entirely trust, or like you're questioning what are their intentions. And we can get into that in this reading for sure. But the Knight of Cups and this, I almost want to say 3 of Swords. There definitely could have been a 3 of Swords energy with this individual. I'm hearing the phrase hurt people hurt people. Someone who blames others for their pain. Okay, let's move on from that. But yeah, 5 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. This is someone who is coming out of a very rocky time in their relationships, and also how they feel about their self-worth and their self-confidence. It's making me think of that song, like, love is a battlefield, or is that even how it goes? Love is a battlefield, something like that. Like, this feels like a battlefield of love, or like, you know, it's got messy. Maybe this is representing where you and someone are not seeing eye to eye right now, and you may feel like you're worlds apart. You may feel as if you're not seeing eye to eye, and it's impossible to meet each other in the middle. There's lack of compromise. There's just such a wall driven between you and this individual. Can you get over this hurdle? Can you get over this bump in the road? You may feel like someone's making you like acting out in ways that are out of character. Someone could be triggering you, or you're triggering this person. We have a Knight of Cups to a Queen of Pentacles. The way this Knight of Cups is approaching this Queen of Pentacles is expecting her to heal. This Knight of Cups is craving her love, craving her affection, her compassion, her patience, her warm, caring nature. And right now, I feel like with that 5 of Swords, there's a lot of edginess, there's a lot of ice, there's a lot of hostility. So the Queen of Cups, I don't want to say Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the next one is with the 10 of Cups. So this Queen of Pentacles, I wouldn't be surprised if we clarify later on and the Queen of Cups comes out. I'm just claiming that. But this Queen of Pentacles, she is trying to cultivate a loving, peaceful, healing atmosphere. She wants harmony. She embodies harmony. She does not have time for games. She does not have time for pettiness or breadcrumbs, you know? She's not inviting this Five of Swords into her home or into her life or her family's life or her children's life. Like, hell no. So someone might be trying to come towards you with an apology or wanting to restore or bring balance into this dynamic. I am seeing with Temperance, Ace of Cups, a new cycle beginning in terms of a relationship. This could definitely represent something new coming into your life as well. I feel like, though, the fact that the King of Swords is at the bottom tells me that this offer that's coming in isn't someone that's like brand new, fresh, unless it's just like you got your guard up because of these wounds and there's new love or new connections coming in, new friendship, new community, and you're like, oh, I don't trust you. I don't trust you, hoes. King of Swords and Three of Cups. You're like, this is suspiciously too good to be true. This is something that is setting off my radar. Death, and then the Page of Pentacles. You're like looking for signs of change. So if you're welcoming someone back into your life, you're like, I need proof. I need evidence that this time is gonna be different than the last time. You're not gonna just try and, pull one over me and either take from me, steal from me, whatever, do me dirty. Five of Swords is the energy of someone doing others wrong and causing a lot of harm and a lot of pain out of their own interests, their own personal interests. They gain something from it. And this Queen of Pentacles she's very caring. I'm seeing with the Ten of Cups, Temperance, Ace of Cups, she's very caring, very understanding, very compassionate, and she's someone who's very open and non-judgmental. She, he, don't matter the gender, okay? This Queen of Pentacles just wants there to be mutual respect and love. So if this Ace of Cups, and we're going to clarify that too, if this Ace of Cups brings in anything that is going to disrupt or cause chaos to this foundation, this life, this existing peaceful, safe haven is what I'm hearing. This existing safe haven, this safe environment. If it causes any sort of chaos, it is going to be cleared. It is going to be severed. It is going to be removed. If like this King of Swords and the Three of Cups, this is a clear image of if you fuck with my happiness or if you cross me or the people I love, you're dead to me. The Death card, like literally, you do not have the energy or the time for some bullshit. There's something also that you could be celebrating in the near future. I'm seeing like a significant turning point for you. A significant turning point. There's something changing in your physical reality. You may also be going through a lot of physical changes. You're physically transforming. You're like elevating, going through a metamorphosis. And you're showing up differently in like your physical reality. There's something I'm seeing you've like left behind or you're clearing out. Hey, look, there's the Queen of Cups. I called it. Intuition, I swear. You can't make this shit up. But anyways, there's something you felt no longer serves you. And it definitely looks like you're creating some space, creating some distance. This is what your intuition has been guiding you towards. And again, with the crone, there's things that have been done in the dark that are starting to creep on out, starting to be revealed, starting to come to light. And it's either confirming what you've already intuitively felt, or it's just, there's just a lot going on and it's intense, was what I can tell. So let me see here. I get a sense that this Five of Swords, someone thought you would chase them. Someone thought that you would chase them. Someone thought that you would try and convince them to heal or change or do better, but you stayed put. It looks like, again, going back to these couple of cards, you're like, this is my safe haven, this is my spot, I ain't leaving, I ain't moving. You have to, there's certain requirements you have to embody or have in order to be allowed into this home, into this space, to have access to my time, my energy. So you have high standards. This is a time where if your standards are low, babe, you gotta raise your motherfucking standards, okay? And love yourself more. So yeah, Interesting. There could be people around you right now that may feel there's a little bit of an edge towards you. You feel a little bit sharper, a little bit more spunky, a little more sassy. But it's not a bad thing. Definitely not. I'm seeing also some changes in your social life or your friendship circle. Maybe there's some friends that you may feel like you have to kind of distance yourself from, or you're I am seeing an exchange of energy, like something that is either leaving or exiting your life, but then it's being not replaced, exchanged is the better way to put it. It's being exchanged with something that's more in tune, more in alignment with you. So, interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. Let's dive a little bit deeper and let's see what's really going down. Okay? Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here for Aries? Are you feeling a little petty? Are you feeling a little bitter towards this individual? Five of Swords. Is that how they feel towards you? Someone maybe is feeling abandoned or left behind. Let's see. Why is the Five of Swords here? This fell on the Knight of Cups. Notice that? Just saying. Eight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So someone feels like, oh shit, I fucked up, and they feel there's not a whole lot they can do right now to change your mind. Like your stance is you're very grounded in your stance. Someone is experiencing a lot of anxiety, or just like someone's really intimidated by you. Maybe this is because of your financial success or just who you are as a person. You're someone who's I'm hearing you're I can't speak. Very well-rounded individual. You're hardworking, you're skilled in what you do, you're highly educated, you're just consistent, and when you're committed, you're fully committed. There's someone that's intimidated by your energy. You really just, I don't know if you put this person in their place before, or there's just the way that you carry yourself. Someone is scared to confront you. Someone's very scared to confront you, or like what you might say, or how you might, you stand up to them. That's a thing. You stand up. Oops, look, I just knocked these cards. Devil trying to show up, and then also the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you force someone to confront themselves or their shadow, or you force someone, whether you realize it or not, it's shaking up someone's world. I feel like you've turned someone's world upside down. Like no one else. Let's see. Five of Swords for Aries. Temperance in the reverse. What did I just say? Turning someone's world upside down. Temperance in reverse. This is definitely like a destabilizing energy. And it's also an energy of imbalance. Something that has just gone on for way too long. You could be dealing with Sagittarius or Sagittarius energy. Jupiter energy. Eight of Pentacles. I'm hearing like no matter how hard I try, how much I try, it's never enough. Or Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Hermit. And then the Five of Pentacles. Someone feels like no matter what they do or say, it won't be enough. Maybe that's also a reason why someone hasn't come forward to you. Eight of Swords, right? They're so in their head, they're trapped, they can't move forwards. They're so unable to, I'm hearing, forgive themselves or give themselves grace or compassion. I get someone who's very impatient with themselves. Anyways, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Hermit. Someone who they push others away. They are being kind of forced to go inwards, but it's bringing up a lot of this discomfort and shadows. I also feel like this is someone that's distracting themselves with like work and other responsibilities just to keep you off their mind. So why is this important, y'all? I have no freaking clue, but this is what's coming out. Okay. You really got someone like in their head about you. I don't even think it's intentional. It's what you're doing or trying to cause this reaction. But anyways, we have a Knight of Cups. So let's get some on the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups typically can represent a romantic interest or someone who is deeply emotional. They feel things very deeply. They could be very creative. You may be forcing someone to open up, or someone's putting themselves in a state of vulnerability. We have Ace of Pentacles coming out. So it's like slow movement as of right now. Knight of Cups for Aries. Eight of Wands. Let's get one more for this Knight of Cups. No? Thank you. And the King of Pentacles. I'm seeing a slow but steady offer that's coming in. And I'm also noticing we have Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords. We just seen the Eight of Pentacles. So how many eights is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I've already lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 eights in this reading. You might be seeing 888. Maybe this is even linked back to Lionsgate Portal Day, which was 8th of August. Sorry, I had a brain fart. I was gonna look like 8th. All right. But yeah, so clarifying this Knight of Cups. Someone who definitely is trying to move closer towards you and approach you properly. But in order to do that, they are having to make some sacrifices here. Eight of Cups, Empress, and Judgment. This person has to level up and ascend in order to meet you at your level, meet you at your requirements. So Spirit is stepping in. Spirit is saying, yo, to this person. Well, they're not like literally saying to this, but maybe this person's like been having like dreams or just these crazy experiences in their life, and it's making them have these wake-up calls. But yeah, Spirit's basically saying to this person, like, you gotta get your shit together or you're gonna be left behind. I'm seeing also this person could have been in a state of denial or a state of like indecision, as well as like fear of how others are going to view them or how you're going to look at them, how you're going to perceive them. Judgment, the Empress, and Eight of Cups. Something tells me this individual wants to change. So, Queen of Pentacles, how are you showing up? I feel like that's your energy, but you can swap the roles if you gotta. Energy's energy. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. So going back to the crone, you may sense this person's energy. You might be picking up on this individual's energy before they show up in your reality. You might be picking up on their thoughts, their, just their emotions. You're connected to their frequency right now. Or there's moments where you seem to be synced up, like Bluetooth pairing, like you're paired up to each other on an energetic level. Let's see how you're showing up here. Queen of Pentacles. You may have strong earth placements. It's also an energy where you're having to really remain grounded and centered in yourself. Queen of Pentacles, please. By the way, I just noticed this is a pair. King to the Queen. This is a divine union, divine pairing. Let's see. Queen of Pentacles for Aries. Show me clearly. Six of Pentacles. I'm seeing that there's like a desire for some kind of exchange. Seven of Cups. Remember when I said earlier, is like, get clear with the why? Like, why do you want what you want? Why are you moving in this direction? Why are you taking this leap of faith? And you're like, babe, I don't even know. I'm trying to figure that out right now. The Fool and the Moon. You're like, what am I getting myself into? Or what door am I opening up? Like, by opening up this door, where is this gonna lead me to? And am I ready for this? Well, first of all, if you weren't ready, this opportunity wouldn't be available for you. But it is very important that you do get clear on your intentions, and also try and, if you are having any interactions with this person, that you get clear of what their stance is, what their intentions are, so that nothing's just like, you're not out of the loop, they're not out of the loop. Because I am seeing that there's a lot of room for misjudgment or misinterpreting each other's actions, feelings, motivations. There is a lot of like this murky, foggy potential fantasy, like, but what's real? What is real? What's real? You can have whatever you desire. You can have whatever you want. It's yours. You just need to choose. You just need to narrow down your options. And when you feel ready, and you might need to go inwards and kind of sort things out, especially with your emotions and all these things that are being brought up. But Hermit, Nine of Cups, and the King of Swords, you can have exactly what you want, but you need to be specific. You need to be specific, and you need to have some sort of like layout, or remember what we were saying earlier with the crone, look at the bigger picture and know your why. Know your whys. 10 of Cups. The way I'm seeing this though, just from these 3 cards on the top of these cards that I've clarified already, Temperance reverse, King of Pentacles, and the Fool. Someone is offering you a new beginning. And it looks like with the Fool, you're probably jumping into this. The only red kind of, or maybe we could call it an orange yellow flag. The only thing is this King of Pentacles is offering from a place of instability, or there's something imbalanced about this. That, I mean, we did see a 6 of Pentacles, which looks like this could be brought into balance. But something about this just feels a little off. It does feel a little off. And that would also explain why you got that King of Swords energy, right? You're like, you're not going in all willy-nilly like you were born yesterday. Like, this is where you are having to put your thinking cap on and dissect some things and analyze some things. Do some research, do some deep diving. We have 10 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. 4 of Wands at the bottom. Someone is like wanting to share something with you or share their life with you, or okay, look at this. 6 of Cups is in the reverse now. There's someone with heavy regrets, heavy energy of regret and mistakes that were made. And they're watching you. That Page of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles, they are literally watching you in your glory. In this life you've built for yourself, this legacy that you've created, the success you're coming into, the wellness of you, your health, your relationships, your job, everything's like going great is what I'm seeing. Things are going really fucking awesome. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You do not comment down below, be like, no, it's not, because it is. You got a lot of great things going on in your life. You are blessed. You are blessed, but you know, it wasn't luck. You earned this, you worked for it, you got yourself here. It wasn't luck. You are blessed. You are so freaking blessed. Count your motherfucking blessings. But someone's literally watching you, being like, damn, I could have been part of that. I really could have been part of that. And we could have done this together. They're watching from the sidelines. Page of Swords and the 6 of Cups in reverse. If they only could go back in a time machine and do differently, knowing what they know now. But, you know, they can't. It is what it is. Past is in the past. Can't go back and change it. If someone wants to talk. Someone definitely wants to hash things out with you. 6 Cups in reverse. A little flashback, blast from the past. We are also officially in the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. Pre-shadow vibes, okay? So we're just getting a little sprinkle of what's to come. Okay, so get ready for that. Page of Wands, Princess of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. Someone sees you as their wish fulfillment. And someone has a deep desire to win you over or change your mind of, oh, look at what's at the top of the deck. It's the 5 of Swords. I don't think you trust this person too much. What's the other one? 3 of Pentacles. This could be a friend. This could have been someone that you worked with. I don't know why I even took these cards, but for some reason I felt guided towards it. Someone that you used to rely on, or you supported them, and for whatever reason they switched up on you. So that's Temperance. Let's see what Temperance has to say about all this. So remember, like, get clear with your why, but also figure out what are their whys. I mean, we're out in 29 minutes. Maybe we can get to that and see what their why is, but I'm not sure if we'll get there. Justice. Temperance. Four of Wands. We got a couple cards. Prince of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Well, it looks like someone's going to play the long game. I'm seeing someone's going to be taking action towards you, but they're going to be in a way that is steady, consistent, and actually somewhat, you know what? Because normally, like a Knight of Wands in the tarot community, we're like, oh, they're the player, they're the fuck boy, fuck girl, you know, the in and out, wishy-washy. They're here for a good time, not so much a long time. But the pairing that it's with the Knight of Pentacles and then the King of Wands, I do get a bit more of a stable or serious energy. There's a little bit more of a serious undertone. You could have taught this person a lesson, not just one lesson, probably a whole bunch, let's be honest. You could have been a huge catalyst in this person's life, and vice versa. They could have really initiated a lot of change and growth in your journey and helped you discover yourself and helped you evolve and upgrade in your journey. So that's really great. Temperance in this, it feels like in order for things to actually be successful this time around, there just needs to be way more reciprocation, communication. It definitely feels like there could be a union here. Justice and the Four of Wands. Those that are meant to be in each other's lives will find each other, point blank period. You guys will cross paths. If you guys are meant to, if there's more to the storyline, if there's more lessons to learn, the story is not finished. It is just an energy of, remember what we seen at the bottom of the deck? Of this oracle deck, the Judge and the Heart. It's like your heart is saying one thing, whereas your logic, your mind, you know, your judgment is saying the other. So it's like the Thread and then the Destroyer. It's like there's some kind of clearing of an attachment or oh my goodness, I'm knocking all these cards. I just seen the Vow in this deck, which talks about energetic contracts, as well as literal contracts too, and even Justice can talk about contracts you may have with this person. It could even be representing marriage contracts, business contracts as well. Maybe you did business with them at some point in time. Ace of Cups for Aries. Nine of Swords, this fellow on the Fool, along with the King of Swords. So this is where you're having doubts, or with this offer that's coming in, you're definitely unsure about it. And it definitely, why am I saying definitely? What the fuck? Take a shot every time I say, just kidding, don't. It's, this reading will be up on a Thursday. Don't do that. Wait till the weekend. But, this offer coming in seems to bring in a wave of uncertainty, doubt, just wondering the intention behind this. There's a lot of this fight or flight. I'm getting it's the weirdest thing. I'm getting a sharp pain right here. It's probably my sinuses, to be honest. I feel a little tender when I touch my face, but energy don't lie. Body gives weird signals trying to communicate things to us. So could be picking up on your energy. See an energy where you're being guarded. As I said, guarded. Oh, it's gone. But I saw the Seven of Wands. Anything else about the Ace of Cups? Let me clarify like the intention behind this Ace of Cups. Spirit, can you clarify the intention behind this Ace of Cups? What is the intention? Okay, look at how it fell on the King of Pentacles from earlier. Hermit. Hermit as intentions was saying that someone has thought long and hard about your relationship, about how they feel, and it's like they want to come forwards and make it known. This is someone who's been deeply contemplative, introspective, and has done a lot of soul searching, a lot of seeking guidance and working on themselves. What's at the bottom? The Devil. Oh, wow. Have they truly changed? The Devil, Knight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. I get a little bit of I still get an unpredictable energy. Princess of Swords and the Devil. This could be someone that's trying to pressure you, or even love bombing could be a thing. Let's get one more on the intentions of this Ace of Cups. That was at the bottom. So I guess, you know what? This could be saying this person's aware of their toxicities and their problems or their issues that they're having to work on. And the Ace of Cups intentions towards Aries. Six of Wands in the reverse. So that being their intentions with the Chariot, definitely it's like they're wanting to get things back on track. Y'all got off track. You're driving on the road and you fucking hit the ditch and flip even, right? Chariot, it's like things really went out of line, off the rails completely. So their intentions is to try to change the way you see them, the way that you judge their character. They feel like it's not accurate, or they feel like this is their chance to prove you wrong, or prove to you who they really are, or who they've become, who they've turned into. I'm getting that sharp pain, like kind of in my temple. What the hell does that mean? I think it's just my sinuses, y'all, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think it's anything else, but Chariot, the Hierophant, and the World. So this may be saying their intentions is to fully show up for you in ways they haven't. This does look like there's an energy of moving towards some sort of contract. It could just be an energetic contract. This may actually be like someone wanting to seal the deal with you or make things official. I'm seeing even a possibility of like proposal of some sorts. I don't think we have enough time to clarify all these cards at the bottom, so let's just get some advice, okay? Let's get a couple of cards for advice on what should Aries do. For those that resonate, for those in this situation, what advice, Spirit, what advice do you have for Aries? What advice you got for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements? What advice do you have for Aries regarding this? Page of Cups, World sideways, with the Magician, Knight of Swords at the bottom. So this is your advice. Your advice is to speak from the heart. Communicate how you feel. This is a chance to clear up loose ends, especially the fact that we had the World sideways tells me that you're in the process of completing a massive cycle in your life. You're literally in the process of closing one door, opening another. There's a few loose ends that need your attention, that need to be tidied up. Otherwise, this is going to be something that keeps on popping up, reoccurring, showing up in your life months and years from now. So good time to address what needs to be addressed. Okay? This is an opportunity to get answers, opportunity for clarity, opportunity for closure. And then you have to ask yourself, what do you want moving forwards? And what are your intentions? Because with the fool, not the fool, Magician as advice says that you have the upper hand in this situation. You get to decide, you get to direct the show. However this goes down, however you want this to play out. And if you're still trying to figure that out, you can figure that out. You got some time to kind of maneuver. All right. But what the Magician says, like, just be intentional with what next steps you take. And also don't say anything you don't mean. If you don't mean it, don't say it. Keep your fucking mouth shut. Just shut up. Otherwise, don't say nothing at all. Okay. What else? Magician and the World. I just feel like this is advice to just deal with the necessary deal with what's necessary, deal with anything that has been tugging at you. If it's been on your mind and it's been reoccurring over and over and over, do something about it. You need to do something about it. This is your confirmation. It's time to do something about it. Because just keeping it in or continuing to keep doing the same thing, nothing's going to change. So if you're wanting something to change or evolve from this, you got to do something about it. And Spirit is saying with the Page of Cups, you might need to communicate that, or like write a letter or something. Get this off your chest. All right. Even the crone. What this is, I think I said this in Libra's reading. I wrote this down in my notebook yesterday. It's like, what are you holding on to / what are you holding back? Just the way the hand is holding on to the crow, the raven. It's like there is something that you could be clinging on to or withholding. And this may be the time to let it out, let it go, let it be free. So that is what I'm getting for you. And at the bottom, Knight of Swords, the Spirit says it's time to take action. It's time to get going. Put your foot on the gas. Let's go time. Okay? Time to make that change. So that is what I got for you. I hope you find this helpful and insightful. I love and appreciate you, Aries, so much. Let me know if you enjoyed. And private readings are available down below. I will see y'all later. Have a fantastic day. Bye.